Behemoths, Titans, Legends. This is Pokemon VGC 2016. Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2016, and this week we are featuring, or this episode, as well as the previous episode, we are featuring Electivire, Primal Groudon, Empoleon, Togetic, Mienshao, and Mega Rayquaza. Now, for those of you who don't know, we're using Electivire to celebrate our playoffs in the Delta Battle League. If you guys did not watch the playoffs, I suggest you go watch them. Our first match went up already, and for those of you who don't know, because you haven't watched it, we did win our first match, so semifinals will be going up tomorrow. So if you guys want to check that out, and you're watching this the day it goes up, tomorrow, semifinals, Delta Battle League. If not, if you're watching in the future, it's already up, so go watch it. See how we did in the semifinals. But I'm going to hit challenge. We actually have our notebook this week, so I'm so happy to have that back. I love my notebook. I love taking... the picture thing was cool, but having to keep turning my phone back on... I mean, I know I could have made it so it can't go to sleep, but then I'd forget to turn that off. And LOL, bruh, GG. Smash on, United States. This guy seems nice. Xerneas, Mega Kangaskhan, Kyogre, Smeargle, Crobat, and Salamence. So this looks like an Electivire lead if I've ever seen one, because we have Vital Spirit to stop being Dark Voided by Smeargle, and also if he leads with Kyogre, then Electivire's coming in and bapping him. Bapping him right in the bapper. We could also go Rayquaza, or we could go Empoleon. But I think he might lead a Kangaskhan Smeargle. Could be a thing. So I could go with Rayquaza instead. I'm gonna do that, I think. Or maybe Mienshao? Yeah, I'm gonna do Mienshao, Rayquaza, Electivire. Should I go Groudon or Empoleon? I think we need Groudon's power this match. I really want to get Empoleon in, but I don't think it'll match. Like, it matches up against Xerneas. That's basically it. So that's why I'm not bringing Empoleon right now. I mean, I probably could have done something, but... So we lead Electivire, Mienshao. Salamence, Kyogre. Not what I was expecting at all. And we do see the Intimidate from the Salamence. So I'm going to need to get Electivire out of here. We see the Primal Reversion from the Kyogre. So it is Primal. It is Primal after all. See that Primordial Sea activate. So all I'm going to do here is switch out Electivire for Groudon and fake out the Salamence. So I do get this nice switchy swew. And in comes the Groudon. I'm kind of expecting the Water type move, that's why I faked out the Salamence instead of the Kyogre. Or also a Protect from Kyogre, so he could avoid the Wild Charge from Electivire. But we set up Desolate Land, so we stop any Water type moves, and he's going to Mega Evolve with the Salamence, of course. Of course, my hearse. So no more Intimidate, and also we don't have to worry about Mega Kangaskhan. Salamence does Protect, though. Did Kyogre Protect as well? Kyogre did Protect as well. Perfalicious Death. Perfalicious Death. Mienshao tries to fake out, doesn't work. I could Erupt here, but that's not worth it at all. I'm just going to Earth Power the Kyogre slot. My Mienshao, I'm going to High Jump Kick the Kyogre spot. So whatever comes in... Okay, nothing's going to come in. It's just going to be a Kyogre there. He's going to Hyper Voice with the Salamence, which will bring Mienshao down to its Focus Sash. I went for Ice Beam then onto Groudon. I get my high jump kick off, which will do a nice amount of damage to Kyogre. Does about 50, and he goes to the Ice Beam on the Groudon. Perfect. I get my Earth Power off, which actually takes out the Kyogre with a critical hit. So unfortunately, my poor Electivire probably won't do anything again. I think I have Ice Punch, though, on Electivire, so I could possibly Ice Punch the Salamence later on. He's going to bring in the Xerneas now. He's going to get a Geomancy off, because we saw Salamence outspeeds Mienshao. But if I can just get damage onto the Xerneas, I'm going to Earth Power the Xerneas. And I'm going to try and taunt it. I know that Salamence is going to... He's just going to straight up Dragon Pulse, though. Did he Dragon Pulse into Groudon? Nice! I should be able to get a taunt off on Xerneas then. He probably should have just gone for Hyper Voice, because I get my taunt off. So Xerneas isn't able to Geomancy. Perfect. So I'm going to write down Xerneas. I'm going to cross off Xerneas, Kangaskhan, Kyogre, and Salamence. So there's a choice between Smeargle and Crobat. I'm going to bring in my Electivire. And I'm going to try and Ice Punch this Salamence here. So I'm going to Ice Punch the Salamence. And I don't really have anything else to do. So I'm going to taunt Salamence as well. Salamence goes for Hyper Voice, which Electivire does resist. Nice. As long as we outspeed the Xerneas. Which I don't think we do. I know we outspeed Kyogre. Oh, we do. So we get an Ice Punch off. And that's going to knock out Salamence. One-hit KO. CMNC. And I'm sure a Moonblast is coming out here. Hidden Power Ground? I didn't know other people ran that other than me. So Electivire is going to drop to that. Oh, that's not good. So it's 2 against 1. He is still taunted. And we have a Rayquaza left, which is not good against the Xerneas. And he has Crobat. So what do we expect here? Probably a Protect from Xerneas and a Super Fang from Crobat. I'm just going to Protect here. Mega Evolve Protect. But it's not looking good. I mean, Electivire got a big hit off, which is kind of cool, but will it pay off in the long run? I don't think so. Mienshao kind of put some work in too, so we get the Delta Stream up. That particularly matters. Rayquaza protects, but does Xerneas protect? That's the big question. No, and Crobat goes for Tailwind too. Damn. I think that's just game for us. There's a Moonblast. The taunt does wear off, but I'm just going to Dragon Ascent. He can just Moonblast here. There's no reason not to. He can Super Fang Moonblast. I really bit the bullet. I avoid the Super Fang. I mean, Moonblast should take me out. I'm not that bulky. Yeah, it's going to knock me out. And if he's running that same Xerneas that I'm running, he's made to live a Dragon Ascent from Rayquaza, so I'm not necessarily sure that that mattered. But, you know, whatever. I probably should have just Dragon Ascented there, but what can you do? And there's no guarantee that I outsped Xerneas either as a normal Rayquaza. I'm not entirely sure on speed tiers with Rayquaza. So I'm going to go in party again. I mean, Electivire got a kill, so that's all that really matters to me right now. I'm happy he got a kill. My little baby got a kill. But we're going to look for one more match here. 15.99 now after that loss. So we're kind of bopping around in the low 1600s, you know. Low 1600s, high 1500s. Which is better than this team. Better than I thought this team would do. I didn't think we'd get a win. And we got one so far. 2 losses, 1 win for this team so far. Hopefully we can make it 2-2 with this 1500 rated player from Japan. Somebody who's just starting off on the battle ladder. Ooh, this team is not restricted. So we got Garchomp. Which, never underestimate a non-restricted team. And by restricted, I mean they don't have any of the legends that are restricted to having 2. That's why it's called restricted. But this looks very VGC 14-ish. Because all these were available in 14, right? Garchomp was, right? I can't remember if Garchomp was... Yeah, because he's found in the... Or Gibble's found in the desert. So this is very 14. VGC 14. I don't know that Rayquaza will be great here. It'll be decent. Electivire. Actually, Electivire doesn't look terrible. Groudon looks pretty good. So I want those three for sure. I think I'll lead with Rayquaza and Togetic. Or Mienshao. I'm gonna go Togetic and then Groudon and Electivire. See, what I don't understand is that people go to... Because this is a separate list from doubles. Like, this person could just go on double battle spot and be fine. But he specifically went to special battle spot. So, I don't know. I guess just trying to show his stuff. Kangaskhan and Conkeldurr. Kangaskhan, Conkeldurr. So, I'm going to Mega Evolve and protect my Rayquaza. And I guess I'll Tailwind. I don't really need to. But I'll do it for... in case Garchomp ends up coming in at any point. Just in case. I would think he'd try and fake out the Rayquaza and maybe Ice Punch or Knock Off onto the Togetic. Am I still White Herb Rayquaza? Should probably change it to Life Orb. I mean, I like getting my defenses back, but he's like, you kind of need that damage output, even though Rayquaza's got a huge damage output. So we see that Rayquaza already outspeeds Kangaskhan, which makes sense. That's why I wasn't entirely sure on Tailwind, but what else is Togetic going to do this turn? So we get to protect with Rayquaza. And just go straight up for a double edge into Rayquaza, and there's a Conkeldurr knockoff into Togetic. That's what I was kind of expecting. But I get my Tailwind, which is kind of useless. But here I can just Dragon Ascent the Conkeldurr and follow me with Togetic so that Kangaskhan is double edging Togetic instead of Rayquaza. I don't know how well Togetic will take it without the Eviolite, though. The Eviolite. So he must have gone for another double edge because no Sucker Punch. And this should one-hit KO a Conkeldurr, I think, yeah. See a Conky. And we get our drops, but they should just go right back up from White Herb. Yep, there's the White Herb. And here comes Double Edge from Kangaskhan, which will go right into Togetic. Which, actually, Togetic is still eating that with it being... whatever it is. Non-Eviolite. Let's think how well we would have eaten that with Eviolite. Azumarill comes in. Well, I want to get rid of that thing. So I'm going to Dragon Ascent it. And then Togetic's going to follow me as well. I mean, he could Aqua Jet here. He's just going to forfeit. So we're going to get another match in. I was going to say, he could Aqua Jet the Togetic. So then Rayquaza would Dragon Ascent the Azumarill. I'm drawing it out on my notebook. But Dragon Ascent would hit the Azumarill. Azumarill would most likely faint from that. And then Kangaskhan could Double Edge, which should knock out the Rayquaza because of its drop. And Kangaskhan would take a lot of damage. But, I mean, we'd be down to 2-2, so he still had quite the chance there. 16-11 is where we sit for this final battle this episode. 1636 teammagma.net. Great website. Great website. Why is there a Tympole there? We'll have to worry about that if it ever shows up, but we see a Kyogre, a Landorus, a Tympole, which does have an item. I'm not entirely sure why it's here, though. Talonflame, Rayquaza, and Thundurus. Wonder if it's just an intimidation factor, because it is only level 42. Why is it level 42? I don't understand that. It might be an Endeavor Tympole, too, so we do have to watch out for that. I think Mienshao is a good lead here. Electivire will be pretty nice as well, but I don't think we should lead with it. I think that'll be in the back kind of thing. So with Mienshao, let's go Groudon, Rayquaza, and Electivire. Unfortunately, still no Empoleon. I think. Well, he's got both the Thundurus and a Landorus, that's why I kind of don't want to bring it. But then he's got a Talonflame. But we got Electivire for Talonflame too. Let's confirm. Let's confirm. Electivire is actually showing up quite a bit, which I'm liking. I'm liking that because we brought him in the first episode. Did we bring him last match? I know, obviously we had him first match because he knocked out the Salamence. I don't remember bringing him last match though. I think I did. So we lead Mienshao, not Garchomp, Groudon. Kyogre and Tympole, so Tympole did show up. I'm faking that thing out instantly. And he does Primal Revert first, so... But he does also have Rayquaza in the back, so we do have to worry about that. We do have to worry about that. But he brought the Tympole. Why did he bring that? Well, I'm going to Primal Revert here. Why did she bring Tympole? It's got to be an Endeavor set, right? And she does have Rayquaza that's possibly in the back, so she could switch it in here and kill my Groudon. So what I'm going to do is fake out the Kyogre, and then I'm just going to use Eruption. Both Pokemon resist Eruption, but he's going to withdraw Kyogre. That's kind of what I was expecting to have happen, was the Kyogre. Brings in the Landorus, though. Okay. So I could have freely just faked out the Tympole, but there's that. We get this Eruption off. Tympole might go down to Focus Sash, which it does. And it's probably an Endeavor Tympole, right? Landorus Fate. It was a critical hit on the Landorus. No, it goes for Icy Wind. What is going on here? Tympole. You would think it would be... maybe it has Endeavor now. Like, it goes for Icy Wind turn 1 and then Endeavor. But if I would have faked it out that turn... I was just afraid of the Rayquaza was the thing. I was just afraid of the Rayquaza. I'm going to try and high jump kick the Tympole. I'm going to switch Groudon out for Rayquaza. This might be unfortunate on our part, but we'll see. Because I would assume he'd just go for, like, Origin Pulse or Water Spout or whatever. Yep, he's got Endeavor. I kind of figured that. Oh, he's got Scald. Okay. That will hurt Rayquaza a little bit. No burn, and we get the high jump kick off, so knock this Tympole out. So it can no longer Endeavor my Pokemon. And now unless he's got a Rayquaza, she does have Rayquaza. Now we just need this Rayquaza to Mega Evolve. We just need this Rayquaza Mega Evolve, and then we'll be set. I'm just gonna Quick Guard, Mega Evolve, and Protect my Rayquaza. So my Rayquaza does Mega Evolve first, if they did in fact Mega Evolve. It might not, just because I still have Groudon in the back. But we'll see. We get our Delta Stream up. Okay, so they're not Mega Evolving because they know about my Groudon sitting in the back. I'm going to Quick Guard. I don't think it'll matter. But he did Extreme Speed. And Ice Beam into my Rayquaza. So I'm just going to Quick Guard again. And then Dragon Pulse the Rayquaza. My Rayquaza could Protect here. I don't think it will. Actually, it might. It might. Yep, they're protected. Shoot. But I wonder if Kyogre goes after my Mienshao then. Nope, went for Ice Beam. Can Kyogre knock out? Oh yeah, I'll be able to knock out. I had some damage missing. So, I'm going to bring in my Evire now. Because I need to scare this Rayquaza into attacking it. I'm just going to high jump kick the Rayquaza. And protect my Electivire. To scare the Kyogre out of her protect. That's the plan, at least. Electivire protects. Does the Kyogre protect? No, it doesn't. But Rayquaza just went straight for a extreme speed, which I don't think will knock out Electivire. Now I bring Groudon, which, as unfortunate as it is to say, my Groudon, my Electivire is the most important thing right now. What I'm gonna do is Flamethrower the Rayquaza, and I'm gonna Wild Charge. Because he's got Airlock up, so I could protect Groudon, but I need to get some damage off on Rayquaza. He's gonna Overheat this turn, but that it shouldn't be affected by the sun. Yeah, I'm gonna survive it. I'm a survivor. It is Life Orb Rayquaza. And he outspeeds. I must have... So I've got to re-EV this Electivire, because I thought it was enough, but I must have did it at level 100. Dang it. Well, Electivire should take out this Kyogre at least. Yep. So Electivire at least does one thing, right? So I must have EV'd my Electivire wrong then. So I've got to take a look at Electivire again. Because I should be able to outspeed Kyogre. But even if I had outsped it, well, if I had outsped it, Groudon would still be alive, so we probably still had a chance, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So I'll fix Electivire for next time, but Electivire actually put in some work today. Knocked out a Salamence and a Kyogre. Tympole kind of ended up doing what I thought it was going to do. Probably just level 42 just to throw people off, you know, that kind of nonsense. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any suggestions for new teams after this one, because we have one more episode left with this team, be sure to leave it in the comment section below. And we'll see you guys next time. Stay sharp, everyone.
Hello everyone, and thanks for checking out the video. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to click on the links on the screen. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos as they come to your way. And if you want to go check out the GoFundMe, that'd be great too. Bye!